All right, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody that's here early gets a little preview of today's shenanigans. Or not preview, but here goes today's shenanigans. Here's what's going on in the house today when I walked in here. All right, so that's what I got. That's what I got to see today when I walked in the house. I want to remind everybody that we're having our Michigan YouTube Homestead Hootenanny in less than a month now. And I see Kristen Rad is in here. She made this awesome graphic for us for that. Thank you very much, Kristen. I think if you guys need any graphics work done, you can go visit Kristen.
Yes.
Kristen Rad's the channel. She's in here.
She's so patient because I'm constantly, well, I want to see it look like this. And so Mike types it up and she gets it right back to us. So she's very patient with me.
Let's see, I got something else. What was this? Oh, yeah. So on our Hootenanny so far, we have this list. We have us, Pratt Family Homestead. Yay! Sutton's Days, Homestead Dad, Part-Time Permies, Potpourri.
Planting seeds for life, Lefty's Hobby Farm.
They're going fast. They're going fast.
Barn Geek, Half Acre Dreams.
I see Angie's Pantry's in here. Angie, I had asked you if you wanted your name added to this. I haven't heard from you, I don't think. So if you do, get a hold of us. We'll put your name on here.
If not, he just said it.
If not, Angie's Pantry is going to be there too. So that's awesome. So, yeah. Anyways, we're looking forward to a lot of this. Is going to be so much fun. Okay. Right, babe? Hey, right. Here we are. We didn't even have the camera set up before we started.
No. As usual, we're just kind of scrambling.
Last minute, throw it together.
How everything goes.
We think we have storms moving in.
Yeah, we were running around.
The pink sky. That's
beautiful.
Running
around opening all the windows because there was actually a breeze. We're like, open the windows, let the breeze come through. It's been so hot today. Angie's Pantry said that'd be great. Remind me to add her info. So email me, Angie, with all your, if you got a Facebook page and an Instagram account. I think we've talked about this already, but go ahead and email me. We're putting all the Michigan channels on listed in the event. So yes.
I see 2 family homesteads here. They will also be there. That's awesome. Coming up from Ohio. Central-ish Ohio.
Something like that.
Western Central, maybe. Maybe they can.
The north south east thing is not and west.
Well,
yeah. it's not.
Jenny, before Jenny met me, she didn't know northeast southwest.
Well, when you grow up in the country, you hang right at the yellow barns, and you go down about a country block, and then you turn left. Okay, so none of that is north, south, east, west. And he would tell me, "Well, you need to go north." I'm like, "What? Where is that?" And he's like, "Really?"
That's a true story.
Well, I didn't know. So I am much better with it now.
She is excellent with it now. Much better, yep. Because she would tell me, "Hey, which way do I need to turn?" I would say, "You need to go east. Figure that out."
I'm like, okay. But there have been a couple times where, like, if the highway's closed and I want to get off somewhere, like, I can kind of figure it out without having to open up maps on my phone. I can kind of figure it out now.
She does awesome. I see Uncle Haas is in here. I'm going to say that wrong, so I'm going to let you. I think she just commented on
Terica R.
Yes, Miami, awesome. Tara, Central Florida Homestead. It's awesome, guys. It's great to see all you guys. So, as everybody probably knows from the title, the winner of last week's Homesteaders of America tickets at the last minute had some issues and they can't make it. So, I tried giving her the tickets anyways and saying, hey, you give them to somebody, you decide where they go. And she's like, no, you guys just do a redraw. So, sometime during the show tonight, we are going to do a redraw. And I meant to discuss this with you again, but I think Jenny's going to have the video open, and since the cutoff was last Thursday at 9 p.m., we're going to hold on to that.
Yes, any comments after that will not be eligible. If they come up as the winner, because it's a randomizer thingy, so if they come up if they come up as the winner, then unfortunately we will have to redraw. They wouldn't be eligible even though their comment is on that video, because we did have a cutoff time. So
right,
we're going to do our best to abide by that. The only issue is, like, it doesn't...
If we screw up the drawing and we pick somebody that was too bad. That's who we pick.
Yeah. So it gets hard, though, because there's not, like, timestamps on it. It's only days. So we can see ones that are, like, from a week ago, but we can't tell if it's from before 9 o'clock or after 9 o'clock. So we're just going to kind of do our best. So just bear with us.
Yep. And that'll be sometime during tonight's show. And as you guys know, I love giving stuff away. Woohoo! And again, I see Kristen Rad in here. We appreciate all her graphics and everything so much. I wanted to, well, yeah, there's the banner again that she did for us. And I think this is the webpage. Nope, that's not the webpage. I don't have the webpage in there. What am I doing? All right, I'm looking for the webpage and I can't.
For what?
Oh, event
right
page.
there.
There it is. Nope. That's got. I had it up earlier. Nope.
Is that it right there?
I had a whole separate.
Yeah, it's right there.
Page open for it, but the program's not picking it up. That's kind of odd.
Okay. Well.
There.
There.
Now,
okay.
There.
There's
our event page.
Wow.
If you plan on going, wow, computer kicking my butt. If you plan on going, go say so on the event page. Hit the you're going, or if you're interested. We also have a poll on there, so you could please tell us how many people you're bringing in the poll, and it'll give us kind of an idea. All right. Homesteading with the Cases in the house. They are so close to 1,000 subscribers. Go hit them up. I think they're at 930 something. The cases work hard, real hard. Peoria dude. Did you see the squash video? Oh no, that's not today's video.
Nope.
Oh. Never mind. Peoria dude, keep an eye out for squash video number 2, probably tomorrow or something. So anyways, there's I forgot I still had that on there. There's the event page. So please hit that event page. We're using that event page for the Hootenanny as a group instead of opening up a whole group for it. So, oh, all right, Bumblebee Junction in the house. So we got Bonterre Homestead and Bumblebee Junction, our moderators. They do a fantastic job.
You're getting better with her name, if not.
I am. And what was it? Oh, I don't think it made the video, but we were joking about Bonterre Homestead, Nunda. What kind of squash is that?
It's a...
Oh, she said that last time.
Yeah,
Americana
yes, right. Tunda, and she's like, wait, did you say Americana Nunda? Like, nope, sorry. I even read the package again today, just to be sure.
And we are growing, I don't know if I said, Renee Butler, how you doing? Keeping it Dutch. I don't know if I said hi to some of these people already, or if you did. Duckhead Homestead. I notice wherever Angie goes, Angie's Pantry, tons of people are saying hi. I've been in other live streams and she's there and they're like, hi Angie, hi Angie. I don't know why, I just noticed that. All right.
Restoration Mount Homestead.
Oh, awesome. I'm very proud of you, Mike. Thanks, Nanda. You don't know how much that means.
It's an accomplishment when he gets it right.
And why do we have the computers like this? We need to rearrange this from now on, because I was just noticing Jenny's a little smaller than me.
A little. Just
but the computer is right in front of me.
Yeah, so you're
with it angled, so I look even bigger and she looks even smaller. It should be.
Hey,
over
no,
there.
I'm okay with that.
Why?
Because the small figure.
Short.
Okay.
You got a nice figure. I'm talking about short.
I'll just bring some telephone books next time and sit up a little straighter.
Right. Jenny is
fun-sized.
Tell you what, that girl got some energy, I'll tell you that.
I am dragging booty tonight. I got coffee. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have coffee this late, but I need to stay awake.
I see part-time permies. They're gonna be at the meetup. Was Homestead Dad here? He's usually here for a little bit. Trucking it up. How you doing? I missed something. Okay, no, I haven't really missed anything. So we are going to be trying something new here, and we'd like to give everybody a chance. We are going to be
do the cube
shovel again.
That is a fun song. I like doing that.
I tell you what, Jenny is a good dancer. Mike, not so much at all. All right, so what we're trying to do here is we're going to start trying to have a kind of like a call-in shout-out deal. The person that's trying to call in, I'm going to hang up on you and try again. Try giving me a video call if that's not what you did. All right? Try giving me a video call. But anyways, we're going to do this thing where let other channels call in and talk to us for 5 or 10 minutes. It's kind of going to be our way to do a shout out and get you a chance to see them and let you hear about their channel. Oh, okay. I see them now. Jenny's going to go ahead and put earbuds in. I haven't really shown you guys yet. They can't see us. I've warned them about that.
It's probably safer that way.
Yeah, no kidding. Can you guys hear us? Okay. So, yep, we can hear you, no problem. Without further ado, we have the cases on tonight. We wanted to chat with them for comments. If anybody has trouble hearing them, I'm trying new stuff. So if anybody has trouble hearing them, please let me know and we can try to work it out. They're kind of our guinea pigs, but they're almost at 1,000 subscribers. They are very loyal subscribers that are to us and have always constantly interacting with us, and we love it. So go ahead, Cases, say hi. Well, Howard, we've actually been talking about this for weeks now, haven't we? But both of our schedules, me getting this figured out, and then you had some scheduling problems, and then I had a scheduling problem last week, and it's just been a mess, but here we are. Oh, I'm here. Right. Hey, hold on here, guys. Just a quick second. I'm hearing there's no sound from the cases. Let me see if I can fix that real quick, because I can hear you guys. USB audio device. Use. Save.
I have no idea what he's doing.
Let's. Okay, Cases, can you say hi?
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Okay, I think everybody can hear you now.
That sounds good.
I think. We'll see.
Jeff Strout said audio input Skype.
Correct. I had to change the main. Yes, Yay! They can hear you. I had to change the main to be on my desktop instead of the other deal that it was on. So
he's been having the kids Skype with him and send them to a different room, and it's been messing with us. And I'm just like, I'm staying out of it.
The kids have been.
That's why I told him, a couple weeks ago, he's in charge because all I got to do is hit call. That's all I need to know.
Yes, that's all I can do.
All right, so let's start all that again. You got anything to say there, Cases?
Hello, we are and glad to be here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
That's awesome. We really appreciate all the stalking you've done on us. It's been a great pleasure.
I tell you what, we started following you guys back when you had 300 subs.
Yeah, you guys have been following for a long time.
Yep.
And I mean, we basically watched your kids grow up, and watch the horse grow up and watch you get more chickens and goats, pigs, and so yeah, we feel like we've hung in there with you.
Well, we appreciate it. We definitely know that. Obviously, I don't have all those other windows set up properly. They were earlier, I can tell you that. In fact, I think since we're just sitting here playing, I think I will. I don't know why this stuff changed, but there, that should. No, that's a little. That didn't come out right either. All right. So, tell us about your channel. Tell us all the stuff you got going on. You guys are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, just like us. Where are you? Who are you? And what do you do?
Well, we are on, Homesteading with the Cases. We are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr. We've checked out VidMe. We're kind of uploading some videos on VidMe. Basically, our channel is her and I's journey from
the city
life to homesteading life, and where we're going with it and where we've been, and we try to be as real as we possibly can with everything we do and everything we say. If we have successes, we put them on on YouTube, and if we have failures, we put them on YouTube.
Yeah, I heard you guys talk about that last night as well on your live show. Oh yeah, when's your live show? Let everybody know.
Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. I always get roused by Doug from Doug and Stacy about not proper time. So 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Mountain, and 6 p.m. Pacific.
Doug,
I think you got about as specific as you could.
I think you got that covered, brother. Doug's been giving me a lot of junk lately because, we haven't had time to watch a ton of videos and stuff. So Doug's been giving me junk lately that we don't like him anymore.
Oh yeah, we slacked off for a little while when Tina was ill, and I got a nasty little text saying, "Hello, where are you?" So yeah, I totally understand that. And our channel is something that we like to do is. We got help from the larger channels like Doug and Stacy, like you guys, Willow Creek. We got help from you guys to build our channels, and that's what we like to do as well. We always shout out smaller channels because we're a community, and the closer we all are, the more fun we can have. So, and the more we can learn. So we're totally all about that too, and we're so excited about the Michigan Hootenanny. Again, that's only two. You guys are only two hours and 4 minutes away. So
cool.
Yeah. Oh wow! Yep, awesome.
Yeah, I'm hoping that Hootenanny is going to be a lot of fun. We've had a lot of people say they're coming, but I don't think I've seen them on the event page. Actually clicking that they're going and then filling out how many people they're bringing with them. But I think on the event page alone, we have 20 people already showing up. And I know that there's some channels that are coming that aren't on there, and just other people that have said that. There's somebody coming from the Manchester, Indiana area, if you're familiar with that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're just north of us, just a little bit.
Yep.
Matter of fact, we're actually going to be going and meeting some subscribers of ours up in Manchester. They're going to come down to us. We haven't decided yet. This coming Sunday, and that'll be a video that we're going to put out as well.
I see some people are asking where that event page is. The event page is listed in the description of this video. And if you go to Pratt Family's Homestead's Facebook page, I believe I have it pinned.
I believe so.
So you can go find it there and da-da-da-da. Old Alabama Gardener in the house. OAG, we love Old Alabama Gardener. We got to meet him in person in Tennessee, but we'd been talking for almost a year before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, privately in emails and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
So what else you guys got going? What's your guys' big projects right now? What's your big?
Right now we're just our laying hens have just started laying. We're getting about 6 eggs a day, half dozen a day, and they're still pretty small. But we're going to be selling those pretty soon because obviously we can't eat a half a dozen of eggs every day.
I hear you.
we're just beefing up our cows so they can eventually go to freezer camp. I know that's not the best subject in the world, but
no, but it is what it is, and I think 99% of this audience is completely on board with that,
right?
Or at least understands.
Yeah.
We put a lean-to together with some cattle panels like you did for your pigs, and they quickly outgrew that. We didn't realize that Bubba was going to get so big, so we're going to have to add a panel and move it farther out into the pasture away from the barn because
it's just a mucky mess.
They've made because the water runs right off the barn right underneath of their little lean-to.
It's a mess.
It's a mess, so we got to move that. That's the next project we're going to be doing here on the homestead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Ongoing things, of course, yard maintenance and fence maintenance, and thinking about moving the fencing on one side of the barn up farther and putting some wood fencing up just to make it a little bit more accessible. Just little projects before winter. I know right before winter we're definitely going to be tilling up where we're going to put the garden and adding some, much needed cow patties and manure and mulch and all that kind of good stuff to it. So next year we can have, a banging garden like you guys got.
Yeah, well,
our garden is insane.
Yeah, squash video coming out in the next couple days. Hey, this just in. Bumblebee Junction is reporting the cases are at 949. 949.
Whoa. Oh, awesome. That is awesome. We are humbled by that so much because when we started this, it wasn't even about subscribers. We didn't figure anybody would watch us.
Ditto.
We were just
That
documenting our journey for our kids, and our grandkids. And then all of a sudden, we were like, oh, wow, we've got 500. Let's give something away. And, wow, we're going to get 1,000 here pretty soon, so we got to do another giveaway because I like doing giveaways too. And, I love giving stuff away. She don't.
I do too.
Oh, okay.
Who's the one that got the gift last time?
That's true. You were the one that picked it. That's
exactly.
True. That's true. I have to admit.
Hey, I want to say something real quick. We just noticed that somebody's in the chat that we have really come to enjoy following along on Facebook and Instagram. That's Stephanie Noose.
Yes.
And I really, what?
Go ahead.
I really encourage you to go check out her Instagram, especially is where I really follow stuff, and that is SN Noose or SD Noose. SD Noose. We love following her. I kind of bugged her a little. I don't bug her anymore about starting a YouTube channel.
Right there it is.
But good stuff. And I don't know the whole bull riding world, but I guess her husband was a world champion bull rider.
Yes.
Is a world champion bull rider.
Yep. And both of my older brothers did bull riding for a while until they
got hurt a lot.
Got significantly hurt. And
pins and everything else in their arm.
Broken sternum, broken arm, everything. It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
So they've stopped bull riding, but I just told my one brother right above me, I showed him a picture, and I'm like, does that name ring a bell? He's like, oh yeah. I was like, we talked to his wife. It was like the greatest thing.
So yeah, and she is, obviously we've never talked in person or even on the phone and all that, but you can tell from her comments and the way she posts stuff, she's a sweetheart.
Yes, absolutely.
Anyways, so check that out. Stephanie Noose. SD Noose, I think, on Instagram.
Yes.
Okay.
N-U-C-E.
N-U-C-E. That's what she just said. What did I do? Did I do something wrong?
No, somebody asked up here how to spell it. That's why I spelled it.
Oh, okay. There she is. I got you. And there she is right there. Stephanie Noose. So, and she's part of the Bon Terre Homestead group as well. So go check out Bon Terre Homestead friends as well.
Yes.
Whew. You following that, Cases?
Yeah, we got all that. Woo!
All right, Tina. Everybody wants to hear from you. Put some duct tape on him. And what do you got to say about everything? We know what goes on there for real.
He's the talker, I'm not.
I got told today that I need to quit cutting her off.
Oh, Jenny told me that.
Not good because he's the talking person. He's the talker. I'm not. I'm quiet.
Jenny did have to tell me, "Hey, Mike, you're cutting me off quite a bit."
I did.
And that's fine. I think I've gotten better about it.
Yeah.
What? No. But so what? So whose idea was your whole going on the homesteading journey? Whose idea was that? Boy, you guys kind of seem like a mirror image of us, really.
Pretty much. Point.
I'll tell you how it even started. We started doing a little bit of prepping, and we got some things, and we
He
put them
started that.
Yeah,
I thought he was kind of silly, honestly.
She thought I was being silly, and then I said, my mom and grandma and everything used to can, during the summer when we had a garden, and she said that her grandmother did too, and
I liked that idea.
And she liked that, so we put a garden out. It did really well the first year, and we canned green beans, and she made apple butter and pear butter and pumpkin butters and
all kinds of stuff.
She kind of getting into the making your own.
I made crafts and went to craft shows and stuff like that.
And started making the lip balm and.
I made lip balm and soaps and
body
butters and lotions, and
so that kind of sparked it a little bit for both of us, really.
Yeah.
Cool.
And we knew that where we were in town, we were very limited. The only thing we could have was chickens.
And I crocheted too. I made the Servasti Abbey, a bunch of nuns. Like how many?
Oh yeah.
How many gloves did I make?
We donated. Well, she donated her time and the materials to make gloves for a group of Buddhist nuns that live up in the mountains of Washington State.
Whoa.
And she did that, and she's been obviously crocheting
since I was about 5.
Yeah, but she's tonight that watching Jenny. The Jenny is way better than she would ever think of being. So
I think she is.
Yeah, so that's because we do watch. I even watch those videos, Jenny. So I like watching people be creative. So.
Well, I keep saying I'm going to do a video where I'm watching her video and learn how to crochet.
That would be awesome.
That would be cool.
I'm going to be sitting over there going, no, don't do it. You're not going to do it. Okay.
We'll see what I can come up with.
But no, we both really kind of realized. Well, actually, she was setting. Tell her the story.
Yeah, I was actually sitting in the chair one day, looking out the window, and all you hear, honestly, where we lived before was sirens going by about, I don't know, every half hour, and the violence in the area was approaching our house, and I was sitting there looking out the window, thinking to myself, I don't want to see this before I die. I don't want to look out the window and see this state road before I die. I want to see birds, and I want to see squirrels, and I want to see pasture, and I want to have a horse, and so that's kind of where it led us to here.
And I never really thought of it that way because I was perfectly happy in that house. I'd lived there for 20 years. And when she said that to me, the light bulb kind of went off in my head, and I thought, she's exactly right. This is not what I want to retire to. I want to retire and enjoy my day or my evenings and be quiet and safe, and I have the peace of mind that I know that I'm not going to starve to death because I can go out in my yard and eat.
Right.
Right.
And that's where we started in earnest right then and there looking for our homestead.
Well, that's right along the lines of Jenny and I. We've told our story before, but basically we started off, we wanted to live in the country and have a little bit bigger house.
Yep.
That's what started our, well, we had chickens before.
That and the chickens we weren't supposed to have in the city.
That I insisted we buy.
Yep.
So, but I tell you what, cases, I have more official word that you guys are up to 953.
Wow.
Wow.
But we are going to, I think, go ahead and cut this off.
Yep.
And we appreciate this 5 to 10 minute shout out calls turned into about 20, I think. That's because I talk too much, and then I have too many questions, and I keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
Eric Life and Farmland, he and I had a little video conference before we did our
Homestead chat.
Before we did our, and we chatted how long?
Like 2 hours. It was supposed to be like a 10-minute trial, and it was 2 hours.
And this was behind the scenes. This wasn't live or anything.
Yeah, I was like, you guys aren't going to have anything to talk about on the show. And then they spent like an hour and a half talking on the show, and then talked for like another 45 minutes after the show ended. I was like, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yeah, I tell you what, Eric Life Farmland. He's very easy to talk to. So,
and we can't wait to see you guys in person, because I'm sure, you know, Mike and I'll probably chat on to the evening.
Right. All right, guys. Well, we really appreciate you stopping by. And if anybody's interested and they want to do this, you want to jump on this channel, on this show every Thursday night for 5 to 10 minutes is our usual hopes. Please email us. Find us on Skype. We're at Pratt Family Homestead on Skype. And then email us, let us know. And this will be kind of like our shout out to other channels, and you can come on and say hi to us and stuff, and let everybody know who you are. So Deep South Homestead in the house, saying hi to the cases.
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. We're honored to be your first family to be on here, and as always, we'll see you out there, and be safe, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
All right, thanks cases for being the guinea pig. We really appreciate it. Everybody go sub their channel. See you guys later.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
All right. So,
Ooh, take that out.
so that was a lot of fun.
Gotta attend to kids.
Uh-oh, kiddos.
Okay.
The cases are great. They really are. We've had a lot of interaction with them, and I think every post we put out of almost anything they're usually commenting on. So, Old Alabama Gardener had asked if we fried up any of that squash yet. We haven't. We're getting to it. What I'm going to ask Jenny to do when she comes back is see if she'll go grab a couple of these squash that we have harvested. That's from the seed that Old Alabama Gardener gave us. And you've probably seen us give away those seeds that he gave us. He gave us a ton of seeds, and he said, guys, do whatever you want. Sell them in your Etsy store if you want. And I didn't feel right selling them in the Etsy store, but we are doing a relatively good job of giving them away. In fact, well, I don't want to blanketly say that without talking to Jenny first. So, but maybe we can spread the wealth on those seeds a little bit more. So, lots of people in here. The other thing that we kind of want to talk about, I think, was, well, I'll wait for Jane to get back, but I want to say this again. We are going to be giving away Homesteaders of America tickets tonight. The person that needed them, that won them last week, couldn't use them. So we are going to be giving away winners another set of tickets tonight. And hopefully the person that wins these ones will be able to use them or be able to give them to somebody. So Amy Fuel over there with all that has been phenomenal with us. So did you want to grab some of our squash?
Oh,
or just you want to bring the cart in?
Oh, I'm not bringing the whole wagon.
That might be the easiest, babe. We got a wagon full of squash. Canned apples today. Nice Deep South Homestead. Hopefully in 3 to 4 years we'll start producing some apples. I also saw Sullivan family was in here. Are you guys still in here? I stopped over at your channel. I was getting ready for this show, and I stopped at your channel for probably about 5 minutes earlier. And I was trying to say hi, but I got busy doing all this stuff. So, Sullivan family is on at 8 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays, and we are on at 9 p.m. Eastern on Thursdays. So this is what you get from OAG seeds, Old Alabama Gardener seeds, and we are going to be frying this up in the next couple of days. Or frying, I assume, right, baby? Mm-hmm. This is the crookneck squash. He also calls it the warty squash. And he must have sent us thousands of seeds.
Oh my gosh, so many seeds.
Oh, it's awesome. Totally awesome. But my question for Charles was, do we just let this keep going and going and going in order, oh, my foot stuck, in order for it to become...
And he runs away.
One of these. So do we just leave it on there for a long time and let it kind of start getting dry, or do we pull it inside at this size or a little bit bigger as well, and then just let it dry out? There's a video on that. That's right. In fact, he's 100% right. He has a video on, I can't remember the name of it. Go ahead, Charles. Tell us the name of it if you remember. It's about, I think it's about saving squash seeds, but it's about using these gourds. People, I think, cut these out and make birdhouses out of them and stuff.
And that's what we're going to do with some of them. And some of them are going to leave natural, and then some of them I'm going to have the kids paint and decorate. And that's something that they can also enter into the fair next year. So
painted?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And use the gourds as birdhouses, and they can enter it as a 4-H project. And so we're going to do that next year. With some of them that grow this year, and I'm waving squash around.
Easy with that thing. That's right, Old Alabama Gardener, How to Save Seeds. That's right. I remember I saw that video. In fact, I am almost positive I've even watched it, but I'll have to go back and check that out in the next couple days here. One great thing about my memory, so like Jenny and I could sit down and watch a movie together, and we could watch it 6 months later, and I don't remember it. So it's like I'm watching it for the first time again.
Watching a whole new movie.
Two Family Homestead would love to say, hey, Two Family, I think we will bring some packages of 30 or 40 or 50 of those to our Hootenanny and pass out Charles's Old Alabama Gardener warty squash / crookneck squash seeds. Yes. That'd be pretty cool. We love Charles. He's so awesome. All right. On how to cook the squash, Charles is also right. He just put one out a couple days ago where he tested 3 ways, and he tested freezing them. That might have been early last week. Okay, so what else we got, babe? What is this? This almost looks like the crookneck.
It almost does, but that's
the camera's backwards, so I got it.
Lungo Bianco.
Oh, this is the cucumber one.
No, it's a zucchini.
No. Oh, zucchini, I mean. That's what I meant. Zucchini. So we've also got a bigger one of these up there, don't we?
Yeah, but if I move it, then stuff is going to crash and burn.
It'll be okay.
Okay.
I like this thing. This thing is so cool. People are going to tell us this is too big, I think, though, so they'll let us know. But these are really good. Are these some of the ones I dehydrated as well?
Oh my goodness. Yes, it's the same that you dehydrated. So there's the other one.
This is the same thing, just grown out more.
Yep. They all come out kind of looking a little different.
And you'll see a lot of this in our part 2 zucchini. I made zucchini chips. Put them in the dehydrator. They are, I don't know if you can hear. They're pretty dry, and I plan on eating them with salsa. Low carb salsa. Or
low carb chip.
What she said, and they're good. And the kids have not been liking cooked squash too much. But Faith had these dehydrated zucchini chips, and she loved them.
You want to do that one next?
Yeah, go ahead. Why don't you do it, Vanna?
Okay. So this is one of the Ronda de Nice that we harvested. This one, I think this one's the smallest one of the 3. But they're supposedly really good for stuffing. They're a type of zucchini as well, and really good for stuffing.
I was surprised that those were a zucchini.
Hold it. You got it? And then Grace has, it's called a white bush scallop.
Hold on, hold it.
Hold it up. And it's like the size of her head.
It is really big. We are pretty sure we harvested this weight, but it went from little to big in no time.
Yeah, pretty quickly. But so I don't really know what to do with that. Oh yeah, and then we harvested a bunch of cucumbers. And there's other squash out there that we don't have laid out here that you probably maybe saw in the video that we put out today that it just isn't ready to harvest yet. I'm really curious about these Ronda de Nices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch your foot. There we go.
It's like a giant patty pan puree. That's right. Cab 7, how you doing? Oh, Homemade Everything made it. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Homemade Everything is an 8 in, what's the word, like, nut, kind of like I am, the Ford 8N. Go check out his channel. He doesn't know it yet, but he's offered to help me fix a lot of things remotely, me asking questions. So I'm about to flood him with a bunch of questions, but he's got a good channel. Go check out his channel. It's really good. It does look an old-fashioned life. It does look. I assume you're talking about this. Looks like a seashell. It really does. It's pretty awesome. Hey, what cup is that? Is that her cup from today?
Yeah.
Okay. So the reason I asked was the kids did. The reason I asked Jenny what cup Grace had is Jenny doesn't even know this. The kids did the barn close down tonight, which they do what 2 times a week maybe?
Yeah.
3 maybe depending on what's going on. And they came back up and I was running through the checklist. Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? Did you change both goat waters, the one in the pen and the one outside for the goats to drink from outside the pen? And so Faith went back and asked TJ what got done to be sure to make sure they had it right. And the response was the water in the goat pen was only a little dirty, so it was okay. So what I did was, I think it's in the sink. I got a cup.
Oh, my goodness.
And I told Faith to go put a little bit of dirt and rocks in it from the driveway. So then when her and TJ came in, there was only a little bit of dirt and rocks in there. I filled it up all the way. You were in the shower. I filled it up all the way with the water. I said, here, guys, go ahead and drink that. They're like, what? We ain't drinking that. And I was like, but you guys saw how much dirt's in there. There's only a little bit of dirt in there. And they're like, no way, we ain't. I was like, so why do the goats want to drink water that's only a little dirty?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I did not make them drink it, but it was just the point, and they both kind of like, oh, you could tell a light bulb went off.
It's only a little dirty.
Oh, boy. But, I see Angie's Pantry subbed Homemade Everything. That's awesome. I do really enjoy his channel. Great parenting moment. Yes, Bonterre Homestead. What else do we got, baby? Grace, do you have anything you want to talk about? What? Come here.
What do you want to talk about?
This could go anywhere.
Yes.
Well, we've already talked about that. Hey, I got a question. Is it too late to get herbs going this year? Jenny had some herbs going. They were going great, but we didn't put a good enough barrier from the chickens in, and the chickens went and ate every single herb.
Except for I think I have 1 dill growing.
So is it
But it's just a matter of time before they find it.
So is it too late? Part-time permies, you're right. I've seen a lot of subbing back and forth on this chat tonight.
Yes,
and that is so awesome.
I couldn't keep track of what was going on, so I just kind of stopped watching.
Bob Homestead's here, it looks like. All right.
Yep.
So is it too late in the season, especially here in southern Michigan? I'm sure if you're in Texas or something, it's never too late.
It's never too late for
But is it too late to get some basil or oregano going in a is it basil, oregano, anything like that? Is it too late to get it going here in southern Michigan and expect to harvest any? And time and all that good, the normal stuff. I see OAG's comment.
Yes, he wants to know how our comfrey is doing.
Do you want to address her? So when Jenny transplanted that, it struggled for a long time.
It did. So
it's doing good now.
The little crown that we kept separating while we were talking about it.
You remember that, Charles?
The poor thing. I went ahead and I separated that and I transplanted it, and I expected it to die because it had been separated so much the whole time we were in Tennessee. But surprisingly, it didn't look too good for a couple of days, but it bounced back and it's doing really well. And the other two almost nearly died off, it seemed. Yeah. They got brown and they looked sad. And I was like, oh no, you can't tell me that we just killed all this comfrey. But it's bounced back since then, and it's bright green and it's growing really well.
So that probably means we need to harvest some.
All 3 plants look very well.
OAG has a video on that.
And the little crown has probably at least doubled in size.
I haven't looked that close. Yeah. Jenny's been paying attention.
It looks really good. I've got it right by the house.
Man, it is so awesome that people give us stuff. I mean, so like we're growing. Oh, I can maybe show you this. We're growing a gourd right now that I'm not real familiar with, but Uncle Haas gave us some seed for it. And what's the matter, Gracie? What do you want?
She says she has a question for them.
Oh, you have.
I honestly have no idea what.
Okay, guys. We don't know what she's gonna say. All right, you gotta speak up very loud for them to hear you.
A B C D E F G H I J K N O P Q R X T U V W
W, yeah.
W X Y and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me?
Good job.
Good
Kira.
job, Funky. She's always got this thing where T is the end.
V is the
Oh,
end.
V is the end.
V, and she wants to end it there. We're always W.
Oh my goodness, Bonterre Homestead, thank you very much. We really appreciate that. We must have Grace sing ABCs more often. Good job,
Everybody
darling.
is saying, good job, Gracie.
Everybody's saying, wow, good job. The Alphabet Homestead, I love that, Discovery. I love that.
Good job.
Thank you again, Bonterre Homestead. We really appreciate that. And if people don't know, we love giving stuff away. And so with with the Super Chats money, that pretty much guarantees that every live show we will give something away.
Yep.
And also later in the year, we are going to make a kind of a drive for donations, I guess, and we're gonna pick a charity to give all 100% of Super Chats away that we collect starting at a certain point. So. Anyways, again, thank you, Bonterre Homestead. That is that's really awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank
So, let's see. Well, that kind of threw me off. There you go, Nunda. You shut me up.
Well, I can't even think about what we were talking about before
her
wanted
question.
to ask a question.
Tell them whose shirt you're wearing.
Boo boo.
Andrew.
Wearing Andrew's shirt, yeah.
Yep.
Squash Head Mike, yeah, part-time for me. That's fine. Hey, I totally lost the. Somebody's like, again. Ouch! Oh, that just pinched my leg. Did we see an answer on starting herbs?
Well, somebody did say that you can grow them inside for sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Which is one thing that I did talk about maybe trying to do. I just don't know if we can get them outside. But no, I lost track when she started asking.
That's true. Yeah. All right, Gracie. Why don't you go do your thing, beautiful? Give me a kiss. Nobody wants to. Why do I got a stinky foot in my face? Get that out of here.
Andrew's Pantry said you can still plant them.
Okay, cool.
Basil does grow fast, Peoria, dude. I use a lot of basil in my cooking. I was very disappointed when the chickens ate it all. I had like 20 starter plants I put in the ground, and they ate every single one of them.
Hey, let's do a drawing. It's 10 minutes till 10 already. Can you believe that?
No.
All right, Grace, we're gonna do a giveaway. Can I have a kiss? Mwah. Thank you. All right, go do your thing, sister. Okay. I love you. Give me 5. Oh, I really need my neck. Okay. Well, I guess you can stay.
Move all these squash.
Okay. Or do you want to sit with Mom for a minute?
Oh no.
Oh, I know. Mom's busy.
Mom's busy. Give me a moment to bring up the video. Do you have the randomizer ready?
I do. I am all over it, baby.
On it.
Whoop whoop. Let's see.
Oh, the thought for the week.
Oh yeah. Scoot over just a little, baby.
It's okay to not know,
Hold
but
on, okay.
it's not okay to not try.
Try that again, in case she was being loud.
It's okay to not know, but it's not okay to not try.
Boom, baby.
That's this week.
All right. So I even have the randomizer all set up, or I thought I did. I'm not really seeing. Nope. That would be our Facebook page. Oh, yeah. But we'll talk about that in a second.
Where do I need to go?
Oh, I bet you it's an HOA. There we go. There is the randomizer.
Mine's are funny looking sheep.
And I've already got it. There it is. Down just a little. Down just a little.
That one?
There you go.
Okay.
Make sure this Euro matches. Does it end in like P? Oh, you went to edit. That's right.
Well, I mean,
I know you didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
P1 something or another.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to actually go to that URL to see the comments. Okay, Grace, hold on here, beautiful. All right, so we are working on getting our stuff together. Again, this is going to be tickets to the Homesteaders of America conference in, Jenny, in
Warrenton, Virginia.
There's going to be all sorts of cool speakers.
Got the video.
There we go, Jane got the video. Who is that crazy dude yelling like that?
You.
That was me? Oh, awesome sauce. All right. Here is
so funny.
If you go to this website, if you go to Homesteaders of America website, you can see all the great speakers that they're going to have. I cannot wait to meet Joe Salatin. There's going to be Lisa Steele. That might have been one of the first, when we had chickens.
Yeah.
That might have been one of the first Eggs Daily thing. That might be one of the very first things we ever followed. Esther Emery. We gave away one of her books earlier this year.
We did.
And Jenny loves the book.
It's a good book.
Off Grid, Doug and Stacy. Jenny has been there. We met them in the conference in Tennessee a couple years ago. And
They're
then,
awesome.
then like a week or two later, Jenny was at their house. That was awesome. Daryl Patton. I'll be honest, I'm not super familiar with him. But I can't wait to learn some stuff. Hand Hewn Farm?
Hand Hone.
Hand Hone Farm?
think-
Okay. So
I think that's how it's pronounced.
So anyways, Jeff Viego, go to this page, homesteadersamerica.com/speakers. And just a great list of people. A farm girl in the making. Follow her on a lot of stuff. Lots of good stuff, folks. Lots of good stuff. So, where are we, baby? Are we ready?
We are ready. I have the video
Okay.
up, so I know.
I'm ready to click load comments. Are we ready for this? Are you guys ready for this? Who wants tickets out there? Who wants tickets? Oh, it says no. Mike was right. Hewn. Go ahead. Can somebody repeat that, please?
No,
Mike was
no,
right.
no.
Can somebody repeat that part, please? Mike was right.
Longest drum roll ever.
Wait, who said that?
I
Chris.
missed it. I missed it.
That's all right. That's all right. Here we go. Load comments.
An old-fashioned life.
I love it when people call me out on stuff. So there are 62 unique users found. Randomly pick the winner.
Here we
Pick. Okay, yeah. Randomly
Yep.
pick. Did it go? Is it going? No.
go. No.
There
Now
we
it's
go.
going.
Tara R. Or
It's
Tarika.
Ineligible.
Oh, that was just 3. Wait a
Yep,
minute.
it was just.
There's 2 comments though.
Yep.
Where's the love you guys comment?
Well, it's right here. 43
Oh,
minutes.
bummer.
Ago. It's ineligible.
Oh,
I'm
because
sorry.
as we said, we were gonna hold. As we said, we were going to hold to. We said this at the beginning of the show. Hold to basically the 9 p.m. of last Thursday when the drawing was supposed to have taken
Yeah,
place.
and the video was.
Because it was supposed to be a very short, be on your toes,
Yeah.
get the contest done.
Yep.
So we're very sorry about that, Tarika. Is that how you?
Tarika.
Tarika? Okay. So we are going to go randomly pick again. All right.
Grace is going.
Part-time
Permy.
Woo, woo. We know she's here. Oh, Tarika's here too. I hope you're not mad for real, Tarika. We absolutely loved your comment that was on the video,
Yep.
and Jenny and I even discussed this whole rule due to your comment.
Yes,
And,
we loved your comment, and it was hard earlier to make that decision, but in that original video we stated that whether it was a video on Thursday or when we went live last week,
Right.
that would be the cutoff time, and
Right.
we have to stick by that.
So, yes, so part-time permies, congratulations. I feel bad when there's little floppies like that with the...
It is tough, but we didn't know that
And
the original people
what
weren't
actually
take
brought
it.
up the conversation, well, no, I won't say that
You're
necessarily,
silly.
but yeah. But anyways, part-time permies, congratulations. Are you planning on going? I mean, it's none of our business if you use the tickets or not or whatever. You could do a giveaway and give them away yourself.
Yeah, you could do that. She didn't tell Mike about
She didn't tell Mike about what?
the conference, I believe.
Oh. No way, no way. I didn't tell Mike about it.
Yeah,
Oh.
she even said up here when we said that she had said
For
no
me?
way.
For me.
On there? Okay, wait just a
I
minute.
wasn't, but I want to, and I have to. Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to him about it now.
Oh, her mic.
Yes,
Oh,
not
okay.
you.
I was like, I was really confused. All right. So, all right. So that's awesome. We will get with Amy Fuel and have her get with you.
She said my mic.
I believe we have your contact info. I mean, we've been
do.
talking. So,
Yep.
all right. Angelica speaking, yes, it will grow anywhere. Oh,
Yeah, he's responding to
Okay.
questions.
so one other thing I wanted to cover again, Tarika, I'm very, very sorry about that. Tarika, I'm very, very sorry about that. Hopefully there's no hard feelings about all that. But the other thing I want to talk about is, did we talk about our bees last week?
I think we did briefly.
So, oh, don't be sad. That makes us sad. Jenny's over here got big pouty
I'm
face
like,
with
why
me.
did we have to set that rule?
I know that was your comment on that was.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
Grace,
it made it difficult, but we have to follow our own rules. You are weird.
Oh, you know what I wanted to show you guys? I forgot to load it on the computer. Grace. I wanted to load it on the computer, but TJ made his very first video. And, TJ and Andrew both did, but, I mean, it was TJ.
Yeah.
And TJ did all the editing. I showed him how to use Movie Maker.
Yep.
And it was the very Homestead-friendly thing. So maybe I'll show you guys next week. The only problem we have with publishing it on the channel is that the camera work is very shaky. But I kind of think people would understand also with it being TJ's first video.
Probably.
But I was going to show you guys a clip of here. I think he did really good. So I gave him a task when he was editing that video. It was like 7 minutes and 5 seconds long. And I said, TJ, you need to learn something that Mom and I can't seem to learn, and that is to chop stuff out. So I tasked him with making that video under 6 minutes. And Grace Elaine Pratt.
She is
and
all over the place all the time.
And he did it. He got it to, I believe, 6:58 and a little change. I think he got to 6:58.
5:58.
No.
No, you wanted it under 6
Oh yeah, I'm
minutes.
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you wanted it
5:58.
under 6 minutes,
Right.
and he got it at 5:58 and a little. And so, I mean, it was mission accomplished, but it took him a minute.
Yeah, and he learned a lot. He learned, he wanted to know how to do the captions, how to put pictures in there, so he did it all.
Yep.
So we might release that in the next couple days as well, but I'd hope to show you guys a little clip of that tonight, but I forgot to put it on the computer to show you guys.
Yeah.
So,
the other thing that he did is he got 101 science experiments or something like that book for his birthday last year. And he,
thank you, Punk.
there was one in there that he wanted to make a trumpet.
Oh,
And it's out of a garden hose,
Hey,
a
TJ.
funnel, and some electrical tape. And so we got him the supplies, and he measured out the hose, and he cut
Where's
the
your
hose, and he put this trumpet together. And it took him a little bit to figure out how to make noise with it. You can actually make noise. It sounds kind of like a bugle. Is more of what it's like. But it's he's trying to find it right now. It's pretty neat, but it is also loud.
Thank
and
you,
so
darling.
it is a designated outside toy because it is loud in the house.
Yeah, it took him a little bit to figure out how to use it because he's not used to using a. Is it considered an air instrument? Okay, why don't you? So out of a garden hose, TJ made this trumpet, and I tell you what, he really doctored this thing up nice. It looks pretty cool. Hold on, Grace. Hold on down, please. It looks pretty cool hanging from him with this red yarn on there. All right, let's hear it.
Be ready.
What's the name of the book you got this out of? Do you remember?
101 science experiments.
You speak up. I don't know how well they can hear.
101 science experiments.
All right, let's hear
Go
it.
ahead.
Goodness gracious, brother. Bumblebee Junction says, snazzy work, young man. So yeah, it's It looks pretty awesome. Mom's out a kitchen funnel now, but
I am, but it's okay. I'm glad I went with the smaller funnel, not the bigger one. I don't know if that would have made a difference for the sound, but
Coco says totally tubular. I love it. Good job,
bud.
people. Love it. Good job.
Foghorn, yes, that's exactly what we said. We said it sounded just like the foghorn on the pirate ship that we went on.
Yeah, so this last weekend we didn't get any pictures loaded on here again. But we rode on a pirate ship.
We did.
And we mentioned it during last week's deal that we were going to do it.
We were going, and it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and as soon as we set sail, you could see there was this, like, wall of fog we were going to roll into.
Mm-hmm.
But we couldn't tell, like, how thick that fog was, and it was insane. The captain struggled to see. We didn't see the Mackinac Bridge, and so we were almost directly under it.
That is no
joke.
lie.
Like, you could see one of the legs going down in the water, not too far from where we were.
Right.
And it was, like, right here above us.
You could not clearly see the bridge directly looking up because of the fog.
Nope. And we were we were supposed to go under the bridge and over to Fort Michilimackinac and shoot cannons.
Say that again?
Fort Michilimackinac.
I'll never be able to say that.
And shoot cannons, but as soon as...
tiny cannons.
Yeah, ours is like that big. Hold on, Gracie. But as soon as we got under the bridge, he turned it around and headed right back. And at one point, I mean, he's blowing this loud foghorn the whole time. It was the first time he got to use the foghorn as a foghorn instead of just a departure horn. And
yeah, I think he said it was his first time ever, right?
Yeah.
And he used it nonstop.
He used it a lot, and it was loud.
And we heard responses out there.
Yes, and at one point there was a white sailboat without its sails up that tooted its little mini horn back, but you couldn't see it.
How do you know it was white?
Well, you couldn't see it, and then it finally came into view enough that you could see the outline of it, and you could tell it was white. So, like, it really blended in. Right. But I was wondering, after the fact, like, what did this giant pirate ship look like in the fog to the people on that sailboat? That had to be awesome.
I tell you what, if anybody here in Michigan, or even if you're going to travel outside of Michigan, I totally recommend going and doing it. How much were the tickets, babe? Kind of spendy?
They were a little bit spendy. Adults are $30, and children 12 and under are $25.
But there was the captain. And there was a lady and 2 guys. Were they boys or guys? But guys. Okay, I didn't know if they were like high school helper.
No, they're
a little bit older, college maybe. But they had the kids engaged for that whole hour and a half. They were doing sword fights, shooting water cannons, doing pirate dances.
They were swabbing the deck, so they all had little mops. She loved that.
Yeah, so all these people these 3 people pull out mops and say, "Everybody get to swabbing the decks, mateys." And
they snatched up a mop and they went to going. They got to pull in treasure from the water and open up the treasure box.
Grappling hook was thrown out in the water.
They played limbo.
Pirate dancing.
They tied them to the whatever.
The mast.
Yeah, the main mast there. They tied them up there and stuff. It was a lot of fun. They had a lot of fun. The kids enjoyed it, which also made it more enjoyable for the parents and stuff. But the fog just added that we're on a pirate ship feel.
Right. That was really awesome. Show me the other tab.
I'm sorry.
But oh
no, don't be sorry. That's fine. So maybe refresh too because that looks stuck. So I recommend that. What is the name of it? Do you remember?
It's just a pirate cruise.
What was the name of the boat? Hidden or Pleasure?
It was the Hidden Treasures Adventures or something like that.
Right. We really recommend it. They did that hour and a half went by so fast, even putzing along super slow in that thick fog.
It did.
Right.
And then it was crazy because, as we got really close to shore, it just suddenly broke and it was all clear again. And you could turn around and look and you saw this massive fog cloud, but the peaks of the bridge were sticking out.
I should get some of those pictures off my phone.
And then, an hour, he said he was not taking the next cruise out. He called it quits.
He was very professional. The captain was very professional, so the radar and the GPS system was going in and out as well. No idea if that was due to the fog or not, but he really did not know where. He actually did really good. I think he knew where he was more than he gave himself credit for.
Yeah.
But
he was uncomfortable, and so he came in on the way in and stuff. He's like, I'm done. I'm not doing any more. He wasn't comfortable going out again, which was completely understandable. But we did drive back by the water about 3 hours later.
And the fog was gone.
And the fog was gone, and the ship was back out, and so
it was a fun time. It was really cool.
It was a lot.
I was kind of like thinking it was going to be. I don't know. I thought it was going to be kind of, whatever. But it was cool. Especially,
it was neat.
Got a little involved with some of the kids, some of the stuff the kids were doing.
Sword fighting.
I was sword fighting.
And he lost.
And I lost. Guy slipped me right across the throat with the sword.
And he's all, and he dies on the deck, and the kids are just standing there staring at him.
You guys can totally see me doing that, right? I was like, oh!
And I'm up at the front. I'm like, my husband just died.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of pirates, I noticed that Pirate Dog Homestead is here. Oh, that's funny.
That was fun. It was a lot of fun. If you get a chance to do something like that, it was a lot of fun. It was well worth the drive and the.
And actually, the prices she just told me, that's not too bad.
No,
when you add it up for 6, it gets kind of there. But
yeah, it does. But it was well worth it. Well worth it.
So, yeah. So there was that. So then, this is our Facebook or our Instagram that you guys know we love Instagram. So if you watched our squash video, you know that we have a gourd out there that we aren't 1,000% sure. I think it came from Uncle Haas. Uncle Haas sent us a bunch of seeds, and it flowered today, and it is, the picture doesn't even do it justice. It's a gorgeous flower out there.
I didn't see it open, so
right.
I don't know.
But so that would be Uncle Haas's canteen gourd. But he actually got it from somebody else. But you can go read the Instagram post in a little bit and go see that. So what else did you want to talk about, Mom? Anything?
I don't think so.
We got,
that's kind of it.
Yeah. We got radish going to seed. So we'll be trying to save those and pluck those back out.
Same with the black mustard.
Yep.
We're going to do that.
Oh, yeah, the black mustard. The birds beat us to the mustard last year.
They did.
Hey, check this out. If you don't follow us on Instagram and Facebook, then you wouldn't know this. But TJ and Andrew on, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago, they took it upon themselves to go up on the hill and harvest some of the wheat that the farmer had missed.
Yeah.
And TJ's whole plan, I just thought this was awesome. TJ's whole plan was he was going to harvest the wheat, save it, and replant it, and get more wheat from what he planted. I just thought that was totally awesome.
That is really neat. Just that he's thinking about doing
that. Yeah, that mind frame or what have you.
Yeah.
So anyways, that was really cool. And oh yeah, and so here's TJ learning Windows Movie Maker. Maybe we'll put that out this week. What else we got? Oh. Here's the pirate ship. If you follow us on Instagram, you know what's up.
Yep, there's the pirate ship we were on.
That pirate ship was so fun.
It was a lot of fun. Did you have fun on that, Gracie?
Bumblebee, he is a thinker. You're right. I have no idea what Danny's talking about. His feed is frozen. But I can't imagine.
Like the video feed.
Oh, I was going to say, I can't imagine any feed down there in Mississippi being frozen.
He's talking about his video feed. That's too funny.
That's funny. Danny is somebody else I've been wanting to give a call and say hi to here lately. But I think everything else is getting back to last week.
Yep.
Yeah. So, this is all of our harvest from the other day. Wait, are we on that? We're not. There. All right. I think with that, Mama, we should probably jump off here.
Yep, probably. I think Gracie's getting sleepies too.
Gracie is getting sleepy.
She says no, but most definitely yes.
Don't forget about our Michigan YouTube Homestead Hootenanny.
Homemade everything. I'm outie like a belly button.
You should have seen Andrew's belly button before he had his hernia surgery. That thing stuck out like 3 inches, 2 to 3 inches.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, please don't forget about this. Head over to the event page. Say that you want to be there, or that you're interested, or just interact with us on the event page there. That'd be awesome. We'd love to hear from you. And there's the banner one more time. Kristen Rad doing the graphics for us. She is just doing awesome. And we're gonna let this scroll up here for a minute or not. There we go. These are the channels that are gonna be there for sure. And we know we can now add Angie's Pantry to this. And tonight, maybe right after this, but tonight I will be adding Angie's Pantry to the actual event page. So with that, we really appreciate it, guys. We appreciate all your guys' support and everything. It's just been a lot of joy. Whoa, you look kind of tired. Do you want to say goodnight, everybody?
Say goodnight.
You don't? You've gotten so tired. Look, everybody wants you to say goodnight. You don't want? Say it loud like you mean it. Say it loud. Oh, you're so tired. Did Daddy keep you up too late? All right. Say, Mommy's going to press stop. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
But Mommy's going to press stop.
Yes, I have heard about Gilbrook Farms. I don't know the full story. I haven't seen the videos, but apparently they got to get rid of all their animals. Due to not zoning, but some clause in the property or something. I believe that's what Tim's talking about. So, all right, guys. Thanks a lot. Can you wave bye? Oh, let's not cover Owen's face. All right.
Oh, it's okay. You can cover.
Mom's going to press stop. Here we go.
Here we
Say
go.
bye, everybody.
Bye.